Then welcome officially to Raising Wives.
Last time on Raising Wives, Alice and Matilda had a warm welcome into Clara's home, ready to face the raw, unsettling truth about being a wife.
That was a lovely breakfast, wasn't it? I hope it filled you both with energy, because today I want us to tackle a very important subject. Respect in marriage.
Yes, Clara. In episode 2, Respect in Marriage, we dive into the complex ways respect impacts relationships. Alice and Matilda will explore how mutual respect shapes communication, decision making, and emotional closeness. Join us as we continue to unravel the essential traits of respect, love, and commitment in raising wives.
It's commonly emphasized that wives must respect their husband. However, respect, much like love, is a relative term. The same word can be a compliment to one person and a slight to another. It's the nuance in our understanding, an expression of respect that often dictates the health of a marriage.
Given its relativity, a man can decide when he feels respected and when he feels disrespected. What an interesting power that must be. Sometimes I can't tell, but I wish I could experience that.
I can see you already have an opinion to that, Alice. Even though the relativity of respect sounds complex, it can be simplified when you truly understand your husband. Understanding each other deeply is the key to navigating the water of respect in a marriage.
Absolutely, Clara. When you really understand someone, it becomes so much easier to discern what they consider respectful and disrespectful. It's all about that deep mutual understanding.
Let's not oversimplify it though. Respecting a person is one thing, but it's also another thing when you are respecting an ego.
Enough. Before we get too deep and make this harder to stop this conversation, let's continue later in the day.
Why stop now? I'm already enjoying the lesson.
I bet you do. But I'm expecting a guest soon. That will be our guest for today. I invited a couple who are seeking guidance. It's crucial we give them the privacy they need to open up.
Of course, Clara. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Honestly, I feel that I believe in respecting every human being equally. Not valuing one person's respect over another.
I hear you, Alice. But we are not talking about all human beings here. We are specifically discussing about respecting our partners.
You don't get it. In fact, you have never been married, so you have no idea.
Marriage. You are right. But respect begins long before a relationship and goes beyond marriage.
Let's get out of here. We promise Clara will be scarce. You know, respect isn't just about acknowledging each other's presence.
Absolutely.
It's truly about valuing what someone brings to the table in every sense.
But don't you think that sometimes what one person views as respect, another might see as overstepping boundaries? It's also subjective.
That's exactly it.
Enough. Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of your disrespect.
Because you don't deserve my respect.
Really? Every day, I wake up and sleep with it in my own house.
Are you the only one with a house?
Wait a minute. You forced me to come here under the guise of seeking help or saving our relationship. Only for you to come here and disrespect me in front of all these people.
Enough! That is not why we are here. We are here to understand and help each other, not to escalate conflicts.
This is the monster I married and live with every day. He is nothing but an inflated ego disguised in a man. He is not even man enough. Be a man!
If you think about laying your finger on her, you will regret it. I will not allow violence in my room.
You know what? I can't deal with this right now. I just can't deal with this.
That's right, leave. Just like always. You can't handle being called out.
Enough! I've never seen such disrespect. You are more dangerous than he is. But be forewarned, in a war front, soldiers arming their best weapon. Yours is your mouth, and his is fist.
Are you saying he has the right to hit me?
Do you think you have the right to disrespect him in that manner?
And he is always walking out whenever we have a fight.
What other option is left for him on the table? Right in front of us, you stripped him naked. Lay him down for us to speak over. Tell me, do you even love this man?
Yes, I do. And I try to show him every day.
How?
Just like how he tries to show me love.
Love is respect for a man. Not your flowers or your shopping fantasy. What you should do now, lift yourself off my sofa and be a wife. A wife I'm sure your mother was to your father.
My father was very different.
So we all believed, but you are married to your husband. Leave my house. Go fix your marriage. Lesson 1 in marriage is respect.
Clara, we didn't mean to eavesdrop. It was just the shouting. We were worried about you.
Exactly. The last we wanted was to intrude. But when we heard the voices rising, concern got the better of us.
It's quite all right. I understand your concern. But what you witnessed today, as intense as it might have been, it's not uncommon in the realm of a marriage counseling.
But, Clara, you stepping in like that, were you actually ready to take that guy down if things went south?
He never make a move. So fortunately, you will never know. But let's be clear. advocating for non-violence and respect is paramount.
I must admit, my heart skipped a beat. I was really worried for a moment.
And that's perfectly normal. Fear in those situations reminds us of the stakes involved. But it also highlights the importance of standing up for what's right and respect and safety in our relationships.
When I first heard him shout, he reminded me of my husband. But when the argument escalated, I remembered my brother and then my father. Him being emasculated in front of strangers by the very woman who's supposed to love and respect him.
Alice, it's powerful that you're able to see and feel the echoes of your past in today's events. It's a step towards healing and understanding.
But Clara, it felt so unfair. When he was being disrespected, we all just watched. It seemed like it was okay. But the moment he stood up, you intervened. Why didn't we stop her?
Honestly, that's a good question. Society has somewhat normalized the idea of men being verbally abused, as if it's normal, because they are strong to take it, but not justified in standing their ground.
If she had gone outside disrespecting anyone the way she did her husband, the response might be immediate and harsh.
It's a painful truth. What is love? The scripture says, husband, love your wife. Wife, respect your husband.
Today's lesson on respect was just the beginning. Join us next time as we explore the depth of love and commitment.